I thought I would do an update video on my strawberry and asparagus plants. We've pretty much had nothing but bad weather since I planted these, but in spite of it, every one of the strawberry plants came up and have done extremely well. They're nice and healthy, and the asparagus are starting to come up as well. I have a few gaps out there. Somebody's hunting dogs came barreling through my garden last week and killed a few of the strawberry plants. Some of them have actually started to bloom. It's kind of hard to see them, but the asparagus plants are starting to come up. When I planted these asparagus, I planted them in a trench and covered them with a little bit of soil, and as they came up, kept adding soil. mainemike just did a video about planting them like that, and I was in a hurry because it was about to rain, so some of them I planted I dug a hole and planted them and covered them to full depth, and the ones that I did that way aren't doing as well as the ones that were trenched, so I highly recommend trenching the asparagus. I'll put a link to mainemike's video in the description box. I thought that Hooves and Paws would like to see this. These are the asparagus plants that I planted last year that I bought from Walmart. They're coming up and they're doing very well. As you can see, I put a pencil next to the spears for a size reference. When they're larger than a pencil, then they could be cut. And these are larger than a pencil, and it's the second year they've been growing here. These are Jersey hybrids. The Mary Washingtons that I grew years ago never ever got this nice. I also thought that I would mention my wheat. Since I can't buy wheat locally, I thought I would try to grow some of my own. I took some of the wheat that I had bought over the internet and tilled a little corner of the garden, just scattered the wheat on the ground and raked it in. And it's doing well. I have some yellow patches out here. I don't know what that is, but it's growing. And the deer grazed on it during the winter, and it's still growing in spite of that. And last but not least, I broke down and bought some chickens. I figured it's about time to go ahead and get some, and much as my grandbaby loves chickens, I just couldn't put it off any longer. So, that's how things are growing in my neck of the woods. Hope it helps.